The CS case market seems to be finding somewhat stable ground for the time being. As I said about a week ago, it should have. We're reaching near the pre-hype level, but for the most part, skins are nowhere near that, and just today had a pretty rough day. So can we expect them to go all the way back down to previous levels, and why haven't they already? Well, when it comes to skins, I consider them more of a lagging indicator in the CS market. Not only does a 7-day trade hold affect them a lot more, not only because high tier stuff can't be sold on the Steam market, but with capsules and cases, stuff like that is very often sold on the Steam market. Trade hold doesn't really affect it because you could just buy and sell it there, so it's a very large percentage of the transactions as well on the Steam market. Obviously, if things go down there, they're going to go down on third-party sites as well. But before we continue, check out the sponsor FreeCash. This video is sponsored by FreeCash, a website that even a couple of my friends have used in the past where you can of course easily earn cash. Yesterday, the average earnings were over $10 and it only took around 17 minutes to cash out for the first time. FreeCash is a site where you can easily earn money by just completing simple tasks. And some of my favorite and usually the best paying offers have to deal with apps. For example, if you install Kraken, which is a crypto exchange platform, and deposit at least $10, you can get 30,000 points on FreeCash, which is $30. And you'll have a platform to keep crypto on if you want to sell your CSGO investments for Bitcoin. It's incredibly easy to withdraw as well. If I want to cash out, I just go to withdraw with PayPal, enter all my information, and literally by the time I've opened PayPal, I've received my money. And finally, they've got a free sign-up bonus as well where you can win up to $250. So be sure to check them out with that link at the top of the description. So skins have much longer and more spread out price action typically. Dips happen a lot slower, price increases happen a lot slower, and you can even see this most recently with the recent price hype as well. Now, with that being said, are we going to go all the way back down to pre-hype? It's definitely possible. We've seen it with cases, which is why I always just say take profits if you need it. Have a plan. Taking profit is never a bad thing, but none of us can predict the future and just flat out say what's going to happen. We do have a ton more players. There is a lot of volatile price action right now, and in the short term, it's impossible to say what's going to happen as there is a lot going on and this is a sort of market condition we've never seen before. Now, something else I can say with cases is that I think a large part in why they've gone all the way back down to these levels and very possibly will go sideways for probably a couple months at this point is because we've got the new Anubis package first and foremost and the new major capsules, which are taking up a lot of the attention right now and funds from people's wallets. The 75% sale lasts incredibly long when it does drop as well, which I think is why a lot of cases came all the way back down and once again are going to go sideways. Now, with that being said, if you believe in the case market long term, the only reason you shouldn't be buying right now is probably if you think an operation is going to cause one last dip, which is incredibly possible and I'd honestly say likely, and that prices could totally just go sideways as well for a couple months after that as well. But long term, fundamentals really good. I'd say it's a much safer time to buy cases if you're comfortable potentially waiting for many months for the price to go up. Skins though have a lot more downside risk than upside, especially for the short term I'd say. Like I bought in a bit during the first maybe week or two of hype and I'm fine with the entry I got long term, but short term this isn't something I'm going to be risking touching. I'm not buying any skins right now. Sitting back is a fine move right now honestly. It feels like everything fundamentally long term is great. We've got more players, we've got CS2 coming which should bring more players as well, potentially an operation or some new form of content that should drop with CS2 to keep players in the game. So fundamentally long term, things good. That should result in prices increasing long term. In the short term, we don't know what the hell is going to happen. I would say most likely sideways, especially for the case market, or probably potentially down or sideways for the skin market. Once again, like everything doubled at least in the skin market in this past month, so don't be too surprised. But once we get past all the stuff that draws attention away from these past items, everything should pick up again. But yeah, check out FreeCash with that link at the top of the description. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.